No, I think any dog snoggery would have been in camera. I don't think we could afford an effect to see a dog push its tongue into my mouth.
So, Nick, you got snogged by a dog in this movie.
Did I?
Yeah. Well,
I snogged so many.
that's it was CGI, but it would look like...
No, I think any dog snoggery would have been in camera. I don't think we could afford an effect to see a dog push its tongue into my mouth.
How was that?
I think if you close your eyes, a tongue's a tongue. is what I think.
Yeah, well, dedication.
You know, I'm 48 now. A lot of tongues, and they all kind of blend into one big tongue eventually. So, whatever they, you know, I'm a fan. I enjoyed the film, and so I was happy to do anything. Really, let's have a look at a clip.
The great appeal of Horrible Histories is it makes adults and children laugh. Is that quite a challenge from an actor's perspective to be funny for adults and kids, or is it quite?
You know what I remember? I remember the day that I'm Killed by Sycophantus.
Yes.
And we did like this big, and Carolyn came in, our producer, and she said, "This is for kids. We can't do something that savage or real or approaching real." So they kind of stuck the knife in, and I went, ugh. Just like kids would when they play. So that was the tone. The tone was very, very clearly laid out.
The Romans ate flamingos and parrots. Sure. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten?
I've eaten a rat.
I had snails.
Oh, I don't know.
I ate a bee once, an ant. Sorry, as a dare. I spat it out.
How was it? Oh,
I spat it out. It was chocolate covered.
Do you like them?
The rat for me was very greasy. It was a very greasy meat.
How do you have it?
Just like biltong, like dried raw rat.
Lovely. I just had snails. They were quite garlicky, but it was quite nice.
Just for the record, I would eat a flamingo in a second.
Would you?
Yeah.
I reckon they'd taste probably a bit like a leaner chicken.
Oh my God, they'd be the most exotic roast.
I wouldn't want to eat one.
Wouldn't you?
No, they're so nice.
I'd eat any bird.
And some of the scenes were really hilarious. What was
your favourite scene?
I can't remember the name of the actor when he went to the toilet in front of everyone. I know that's really low comedy, but sorry, that's me.
I never expected that to come out of your mouth. That's hilarious. That tells me so much about you. That's hilarious. But that's funny, though. It is funny. I mean, you should never lose that kid part of yourself. That's delightful in its own way.
So what was the scene that you found funnest to film, or were there any scenes that you found it hard not to burst out laughing?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our scenes were, I mean, also with Alex McQueen, he's very funny playing
He plays Sycophantus, yeah.
So any scenes with him were it's very hard to keep a straight face. I quite enjoyed the dancing. That was fun to do. A little bit
and
of
the singing as well. Are you a fan of singing?
I'm not. That's why I don't sing. It's not my voice. I'm going the non-singing approach. A bit of miming.
You make it look real.
Yeah, I thought it was real.
Bit of Mariah.
Bit of Mariah.
And if you went back to the Romans, what thing would you miss most from the 21st century?
I have to say Wi-Fi. Like, I went to meet a friend and I didn't have 3G, and I was like, I literally had no idea what to do. Like, do I shout to find them? Like, what did you do before text? Like,
Nick could tell us.
I'd miss nothing. I don't think I'd miss a thing.
Really?
No.
Anaesthetic. I mean, if we're going to talk, you know, I wouldn't like to have any kind of operation done without anaesthetic.
Yeah. Honey. You had honey for your wound.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we'd have plenty of honey. Yeah, I wouldn't miss anything except anaesthetic.